So that leads me on to commence with the webinar. So thank you everybody for joining the Luxury Caribbean Corner webinar. We've got some fantastic hotels available for you today that you're going to be trained up on and obviously get some bookings in. So if everybody wants to introduce themselves, Catherine, we'll start with you. If you tell us who you are, where you're from and what your prize is.
Okay, yes. Hello, everybody. My name is Catherine Ryan. I'm the Director of Sales and Marketing at Canouan Estate Resort and Villas. And my prize is a $50 gift voucher from Amazon.
Perfect. Thank you, Catherine. Victoria.
Hi everyone, it's Victoria from Paradise Promotions, and today I'm going to be telling you all about St. Peter's Bay and Port Ferdinand luxury resorts and residences over in Barbados. And I've got a £50 Amazon voucher to give away.
Yay, we love that, thank you. Woo! And last but not least, Patrice.
Hello everyone, my name is Patrice van Isaac here from Van Isaac Exclusive. I represent many hotels in the UK and Europe. And today I'll be representing Sandy Lane and Eden Roc Cap Cana, Sandy Lane, Barbados, and Eden Roc Cap Cana. And the prize I'll be giving out today is a £100 voucher for with Amazon and also a lovely bottle of rum.
Perfect. So everybody needs to be listening very, very carefully to the presentations. We're going to do the fastest finger first, but then the same as always, you get entered 10 times into the spin to wins. And if you notice the webinar that we did yesterday, 2 people who had the fastest finger both won, because you get entered 10 times into every single spin to win. So get listening, and we're going to start off now with Patrice. The stage is all yours. Take us to Barbados.
Actually, we're going to start first with Eden Roc, but I would first wanted to quickly introduce my collection to you. So as I mentioned, I represent Sandy Lane, Barbados, Eden Roc Cap Cana, Calabash in Grenada, Cap Maison in St. Lucia, Secret Bay in Dominica, Curtain Bluff in Antigua, and 2 in Europe, Zornica in Bulgaria and Avaton in Halkidiki. Just to let you know, for those of you who are watching from the United States, both Eden Roc Cap Cana and Sandy Lane are represented by Lush Experiences, Brad and Giuseppe, who I'm sure you know. So Eden Roc Cap Cana is an incredible hotel on the estate of Cap Cana. It's 10 minutes from the airport of Punta Cana. And as you can see, the beaches are absolutely stunning. One of the great services that you can book is a VIP service from the airport, which I would highly recommend. The hotel, as I mentioned, is on the estate of Cap Cana. It's a gated community on which there's a lot of extra amenities. You have the marina, which is quite incredible, with amazing yachts you can charter. Skate park with a lot of activities for families. You have zip liners, a water park, cenotes, which are caves with water you can dive into. Parrot Island, Monkey Island. It's really fantastic for families. You even have an equestrian center and also the Punta Espada, the Jack Nicklaus golf course. And then you have the Eden Roc and the Eden Roc Beach Club. This is a picture I took from the helicopter. It's an incredible estate. And here you see the original part of the hotel with the 34 villas. And then you have the Beach Club, where you have 26 2-bedroom suites and some beach bungalows here too. These are some of the private villas on the estate, and you can see that the golf course runs through the hotel. Here you see the 34 villas, and what's important to remember is that all these villas come with a jacuzzi, in and outdoor shower, golf cart, and pool. Even the entry-level category, the junior suite, comes with all these incredible amenities. This is the entrance of the hotel. And here you see all the villas. I'm not going to go too much in detail about the categories. This is the view of Mediterraneo and the pool facing the restaurant. But here are the categories. So you have the luxury pool junior suite, which is about 80 square meters. They're absolutely fantastic entry-level category. And you have the outdoor pool, sound system, iPads. And these are the bathrooms where you have an in and outdoor shower, and also walk-in wardrobes. This is a lovely pool of 8 by 4 meters. And you see the outdoor area here you can enjoy in the evening. And you have the 1-bedroom suites and up to the different categories. The family suites are really special too because they have these luxury, bunk beds for kids, which are quite unique too. And then you have the 2-bedroom villa, which is over 240 square meters, which are absolutely humongous. And then some of the villas, which are the 3-bedroom royal villa, and also the 4-bedroom imperial villa, which are available. They come with private chef and some extra amenities. And then you have the beachfront area, where you have here 26 beachfront 1- and 2-bedroom suites. The deluxe room is also bookable separately, which is the adjacent to the 1-bedroom suite. Here you have the Palapa restaurant too. Then you also have Blue Restaurant and the yoga center, fitness center, and also a couple of boutiques and the spa. For those of you who know Dominican Republic, it's had a bit of issues with seaweed, and I just wanted to highlight that the hotel has invested an incredible amount of money in order to have the sea barrier here that really protects the hotel in case there's a surge of seaweed, so it's not an issue at the hotel anymore. And this is my favorite part of the hotel, is definitely the beach bar here, which normally this is where I would sit when I'm at the hotel. It's an absolutely beautiful spot at the hotel, and the food is absolutely fine. As I mentioned before, it's part of Verlaine Chateau, and here you see some of the beachfront suites too. They're the 1- and 2-bedroom beachfront suites, which opened about 3 years now. And the next category is then the ocean bungalows, which are really quite unique and are extremely popular because they're independent villas right at the water with some private pools. They range from 1- and 2-bedroom ocean bungalows. And then the food. Some of the Verlaine Chateau management actually said that this is one of the most exclusive and special Verlaine Chateaus in the world. We even had Thomas Keller there for an incredible event. And as you know, Thomas Keller, one of the top chefs in the United States, wouldn't associate himself with hotels that he doesn't feel is up to his level. The only danger by going to Eden Roc is that you can gain quite a bit of pounds after a couple of days enjoying the dining at the hotel. This is the more Mediterranean cuisine, more fine dining at Mediterraneo. Right at the water, you have Palapa, which is more of a seafood dining option. And then you also have the Blue Bar and Grill, which is Peruvian Japanese, which is called a Nikkei cuisine. We also have our own pizzaiolo from Napoli. So for one of the best pizzas in the Caribbean. And also it has a bit of a steakhouse theme. As you can see, the restaurant is absolutely amazing. It also comes with an open kitchen. Here are some of the special dishes of the hotel. There's live entertainment every night at Riva Bar. And then this spa, which opened 2 years ago, with many treatment rooms available to you, and many of the treatment rooms come with jacuzzis. Some of the fitness. And then the kids club. It's one of the most special kids clubs I've actually seen in the Caribbean. It also comes with a mini spa, which is really quite unique. And then the golf course, for those of you who like to golf and have clients who like to golf. This area at Cap Cana is really quite unique too for golf, because there's another 2 golf courses within 20 minutes. But this Punta Espada golf course is definitely known as one of the best golf courses in the Caribbean. And it was voted #1 by Golf Week too in the Caribbean. So, and these are some of the beautiful areas and the amenities on the estate. And then I will quickly share the video. Of Eden Roc. Enjoy. enjoyed that. Just to let you know, Eden Roc does have some space available for this coming festive season. And should you not be aware, the Dominican Republic has offered all visitors of the destination full insurance when it comes to COVID. Should you have COVID there, all the costs of medical and hotel stay will be covered by the government. If you have any further information requests when it comes to the COVID protocols, please email me directly. I can give you more information personally. And then over to one of the most iconic resorts. It says here in the Caribbean, but I believe that it's one of the most iconic resorts in the world, Sandy Lane. Sandy Lane was built in 1962 and then was torn down to be rebuilt and reopened in 2001. The hotel features 115 rooms and suites and is located on the west coast of Barbados. One of the great services that the hotel offers is a complimentary airport fast-track service upon arrival at the Barbados BGI terminal, complimentary airport return transfers in an executive vehicle. However, if you want to upgrade to a more exclusive way of arriving at the hotel, you can book a one-way or return transfer the one-way in the Rolls-Royce, which would be $600 one way. They haven't sent the car for me yet. Hopefully in the future they will once. So, the hotel is utterly iconic. And here you see the beautiful beach of the hotel. The beach has actually expanded actually over the last year. So it's almost double the size of what you can see here. As you know, Sandy Lane has a unique, iconic color, which is pink, and which you can find throughout the hotel. Obviously, I'm not going to go in detail about some of the protocols or the new measures that were taken at the hotel when it comes to COVID. Everything is done as you would expect from a five-star resort to make sure to keep your clients safe. But one of the real unique elements of Sandy Lane is that the way it was built is that each room has its own air conditioning. So therefore, that means that the filtration of the air is done by room, and there's no mixing of air between rooms at the hotel. Within the filtration system, there's an upgraded filter system plus UV light, which then makes sure that there's no, that the air is fully cleared and clean before it enters the room again. Again, every bedroom has its own air conditioning system, which is extremely unique. Upon arrival, you have the choice of doing an outfit pressing on arrival, and then some of the complimentary packing and unpacking services too. This is the map of the hotel. Here you have the orchid wing. There you have the dolphin wing, and in the middle you have the turtle wing and the seahorse wing. Here you have mostly garden view rooms. You have the orchid room, the luxury orchid suite, and the penthouses. Here you have all the luxury ocean rooms. There you would have the restaurant Beige and Blue and the restaurant L'Acajou, the terrace where you have also beautiful afternoon tea. And this is the entrance of the hotel. Here you have the Sandy Lane suite plus the additional ocean rooms. 10 ocean rooms, and there you have the dolphin wing with additional luxury ocean rooms and the dolphin suite and the luxury dolphin 2-bedroom suite. At the back you have the Sandy Lane Villa. Here you have the spa and the kids club, and across the road you have the tennis courts and the paddle tennis courts. So that's just an overview before we go into the room categories. I'm just going to skip through these, but this is the entry-level orchid room. Oops, sorry. The 10 ocean rooms, which are in the turtle wing, and then the 60 luxury ocean rooms, which are in both the seahorse wing and the dolphin wing. And then the orchid suites, which are 2 bedrooms, and then the luxury orchid suites, which are the 2 bedrooms, yes. And then the dolphin suites in the dolphin wing, which are absolutely fantastic. One of the great things that Sandy Lane does, although the hotel was built 20 years ago, the amount of investment in order to keep hotel up to date is absolutely incredible. While you may not always notice the renovations, as a guest, you will always feel that Sandy Lane was built yesterday. Some of the bathrooms, even in the entry-level category, are as large as an entry-level room in New York, I'm told. So the bathrooms are absolutely spectacular. And here's some of the Dolphin Suites with wraparound terraces. Obviously, we have all the modern high-tech amenities of the iPads and interactive television. You see the wraparound terraces, and then the 2 orchid penthouses. Please note that you can always combine categories. So there's quite a few interconnecting categories with the penthouses, with the other suites. So if you need interconnecting categories, they're available at Sandy Lane. And this is the penthouse, and then you have also the Sandy Lane suite, which is a bit hidden within the hotel. You kind of have to know that it's there. It's a little bit larger than the Sandy Lane villa, but it's extremely exclusive with its own pool, butler service, private elevator access, and of course, a separate kitchen and pantry. Going on to the Sandy Lane Villa, which is at the back of the hotel with a private entrance. It's a private, incredible villa with access to the Rolls-Royce services and a Range Rover too. I wouldn't have minded being there during lockdown rather than in England. I've already shown you the map, but the next pictures will show you some of the restaurants, and also, as you see, beige and blue. Luckily enough, the way the resort was built and the spacing and the amount of space that we have, it already implemented social distancing in so many ways. So we didn't have to alter that many things when it comes to the layouts of the tables and within the restaurants. A great additional dining option is at the Country Club. The Spa Cafe is also available, and this in the upper floor of the Spa Cafe, Frangipani Lounge, is where the clients that arrive at the hotel who would normally need to quarantine for 1 day or 2 days, depending on what day you had your test, would be here. So people would actually on the upper level of the spa, so not right here, just above. This is the famous afternoon tea. And this is something I really recommend for any couples you may send to the hotel. It's just a couple of $100 to add this to your stay, and then the meal and obviously the beverages. But it takes quite a long time to set up, but it's such a unique experience. You'd be the only couple there on the beach. And interestingly enough is that I think it was a couple of years ago, they had this couple that had this romantic proposal, but at the same time, what they felt was under the table was over 220 small turtles that were hatching, and they brought them all to the water. So it was an absolutely beautiful experience. That's called the Perfect Organization from Sandy Lane. This is La Cajou, the fine dining restaurant, the lower terrace. And of course, Sandy Lane is very known for its golf courses. There's 3 golf courses, an 18-hole, a 9-hole, the old 9, the Country Club, the 18-hole, and also the very famous Green Monkey, which is an incredibly difficult course, I'm told. I'm not a golfer. I tried once, but I gave up in 20 minutes. The spa is 47,000 square feet with 14 treatment rooms. We've had some wedding proposals at the spa too. We have several tennis courts, also something that's quite new. It's called paddle tennis. It's kind of a cross between squash or racquetball, as you say in the United States, and tennis. Small courts, more intense than tennis, as it's a smaller court. So the one motorized and non-motorized water sports, the Treehouse Club. Funnily enough, I was actually, when I arrived at the hotel last time, I saw these kids that left the room of just arrived from the airport, and the first thing that they did as they got out of the car was run to the kids club, and they left their parents behind. So that's how much some of the kids really want to come back every year to the kids club, and that's really the testament of how well the kids club at Sandy Lane is being run. this is where I'm glad this picture is here, because this is where you can actually see the terrace of the Frangipani Lounge, where you would be one would be your only dining option while you're at the hotel in quarantine. So just to explain that quickly. So when you're at the hotel in quarantine, which is 1 or 2 days maximum when you're at the hotel, you can stay within your room or suite, and then you need to be escorted to this area. And you can only go from your accommodation to the Frangipani Lounge for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Obviously, you also have the option of ordering room service. When you get your test at the hotel, it's in mahogany room, and then you get the test normally within 24 hours. So most clients on the second day have been free to enjoy the hotel and the island. So once you have your second test, obviously you need to have your first PCR test within 3 days of arrival in Barbados, and then within day 4 or 5 after the first test, you have the second test at the hotel, and then you're pretty much free to enjoy the island. So I will quickly show you a very unique video, which is a virtual tour of Sandy Lane. I hope this will play. It's a bit tricky.
Welcome to Sandy Lane.
One of the most
Welcome to our virtual tour of Sandy Lane. We hope you enjoy your journey through our beautiful resort.
Welcome to the spa at Sandy Lane, one of the best spas in the world. We have 47,000 square feet for you to relax in, so come follow me and let's see where the magic happens.
Welcome to the Country Club course at Sandy Lane. This facility is the hub for both the Country Club course and the exclusive Green Monkey Golf Course. Our elevated clubhouse overlooks the 18th hole and the 9th hole of the Country Club course, with the Caribbean Sea in the background. To our immediate right, we have our putting facility, and to our far left, we have the exclusive Green Monkey Golf Course. Please enjoy the video.
In a 2-bedroom luxury dolphin suite, which offers over 1,500 square feet of elegantly appointed living space. To my left is the master bedroom, and just behind you is the corridor which leads to the second bedroom. This lounge is the perfect space for you to relax during your stay and opens out to a panoramic balcony. virtual tour of Sandy Lane, and we look forward to seeing you again.
I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for taking the time to view my presentations. Oops.
Morning.
Sorry,
Thank you,
this is the-
Patrice.
Monday morning.
Catherine,
Yes, hello.
over to you.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Thank you for taking the time to join us today. I'm going to talk about Canouan Estate Resort and Villas. It's on a little island of Canouan in the Grenadine Islands. It's a very small island. It's only 3.5 miles, square miles, or 5.6 kilometers in size. And the population is approximately 1,700. It's almost like going back in time, how the Caribbean used to be, say 30 years ago. It's very unspoilt, very tranquil, very peaceful. Just a little map here to show exactly where we are. To the north, you'll see St. Vincent, and then further down, just above the Tobago Keys, you'll see Canouan. It's approximately 25 miles south of St. Vincent. So getting to Canouan Island, there are several different ways in which guests can travel to Canouan. The resort does own its own private jet. So once guests land in Barbados, Grenada, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, or Martinique, we can transport guests over to Canouan, and the flight ranges from 5 minutes to 30 minutes. There is also scheduled air through SVG Air Alliance, and again, that's from St. Vincent, and it's they use 19-seater planes, so it's a little bit larger than our private jet. Our private jet holds 6 guests. And then there are also a variety of private jet companies located on the surrounding islands. There's also a beautiful Sandy Lane Yacht Club was built. It's a beautiful facility. The Grenadine Islands are renowned for sailing, boating, scuba diving, snorkeling. And it's again, it's a great addition to the island. It was just announced 2 weeks ago that Virgin will be flying into St. Vincent commencing next June, and that will be twice weekly, and which is great news for Canouan because it's only a 5-minute inter-island air, a quick hop over to Canouan. On SVG Air Alliance, the cost is approximately $100 per person, or if guests would prefer to take our private jet, we can pick them up from St. Vincent as well. So Canouan Estate Resort and Villas, it used to be the Raffles Resort when that was built in 2000. The estate consists of luxury villas ranging from 2 to 6 bedrooms, along with 1 and 2 bedroom suites, either with or without plunge pools. The villas range in size, they go up to 10,000 square feet in size on up to 5.6 acres of land. So it's a very low density, low populated property. Some of the activities that we have 3 tennis courts lit for night play. We have a fully equipped fitness center with Cybex fitness equipment. There are 4 beaches on the property, along with lots of hidden coves. And every suite and villa will get the usage of a golf cart. So guests can explore the 1,200 acres as they deem fit. We also have non-motorized water sports, hobby cats, paddle boards, kayaks, and snorkeling. Canouan is very blessed. 2/3 of the island is surrounded by a reef. So again, excellent scuba diving, snorkeling, fishing, deep sea fishing, sport fishing, and sailing. There's also an 18-hole Jim Fazio designed golf course directly on the estate. We also have a golf pro for golf clinics, golf lessons. This is hole number 13. We actually host a number of weddings on hole 13. It's also great for small, intimate groups. We can arrange cocktail receptions on hole number 13. Has a beautiful 360-degree views of the Grenadine Islands. There's also a Mandarin Oriental located on the estate. Guests staying at Canouan Estate Resort and Villas have full privileges at the Mandarin Oriental. They can use the facilities as if they were a guest. Mandarin Oriental has an spa on their property. They also have 4 additional restaurants. So, and also a pool and several beaches. So there's lots of choices for guests. Also on the estate, guests can go hiking to the highest point on Mount Royal, where you'll see 360-degree views of the Grenadine Islands. We have a complimentary kids club. It's open daily from 9 to 5 p.m. It's quite an extensive facility. We have an indoor facility, and then we have 2 pools for the children, one for the older children, and then a small splash pool with slides and water jets for the toddlers. This is the interior. We have cooking classes, we have educational classes, there's a media room, there's a gaming room. And then outside, we also have quite a large green space for soccer, and we teach the children how to play cricket. And then for the smaller toddlers, we also have an outdoor playground with an in-ground trampoline, climbing frames, slides, and swing sets. So this is a great addition to the resort. Off-property excursions, it really does focus around the water, boating, fishing, as I mentioned earlier. One of the most popular and a must visit for guests is to the Tobago Keys. It's located about 3 miles from Canouan. It's a group of 5 small islands. They are uninhabited. So there's lots of flora and fauna. This is absolutely a must visit. On property, there are 4 restaurants and bars. We have 2 that are located directly on the beach. So it's very casual, kind of bare feet in the sand dining. This is Landsgaiak. We serve Mediterranean cuisine here, and obviously full beach service throughout the day. This is also open for dinner in the evening. Shell Beach, very casual, beach bar and grill. We serve a fresh catch of the day, lobster, but also burgers, wraps and salads. And then there's a full bar as well. So full beach service at Shell Beach throughout the day also. And then if guests want something a little bit more formal, this is La Piazza. It's our Italian restaurant overlooking the estate and the 18-hole golf course. Bellini's, this is an al fresco restaurant, open for breakfast only, where you can grab smoothies or, you know, full English or American breakfast. So the accommodations, I mentioned earlier, we have 1-bedroom suites, 1-bedroom suites with pool, 2-bedroom suites, and 2-bedroom suites with pool. And then we have 18 villas ranging from 2 to 6 bedrooms. Included in the rate are VIP arrival concierge in Barbados. If your guests are arriving in Barbados, we will meet them at the flights, and then we will escort them to their inter-island air. We offer complimentary transfers, that's private transfers to the resort. You also get your own private suite and villa hosts, cocktails and canopies in the room, daily housekeeping and turn down services. There's also a fully stocked bar in the room. It's restocked daily. It is non-alcoholic beverages. There's also an espresso machine and kettle, and the tea and coffee. It's Lavazza coffee, and that's replenished daily as well. I mentioned earlier the golf cart, access to the fitness center, and we have Acqua di Parma toiletries from Italy in all of the suites and villas. So I'll quickly run through some of the accommodations that we have. I'll start with the villas. This is one of the largest villas, over 10,000 square feet. That's nearly 1,000 square meters. Is located on 4 acres with 5 bedrooms. This villa is also a great location for small groups to have their receptions and intimate weddings. The property can cater weddings up to 80 guests. Il Sueño, we have beachfront and we have ocean view villas. Il Sueño is located very high up on one of the hills. It's over close to 7,000 square feet on 5.6 acres. The unique thing about Il Sueño is that each of the bedrooms are their own separate cottages, and each cottage or pavilion includes king-size bed, sitting area, and its own patio, private patio. So it's ideal for those families that are traveling together with extended family members or with nannies. But you have the most stunning views of the Grenadine Islands beyond. Silver Turtle, it's our largest villa, 6 bedrooms, over 6,000 square feet. Every villa comes with its own pool, and again, on your own villa host. Big Blue and Little Blue villas, they're directly on the beach. There's literally steps from, this is Shell Beach, the serviced beach. These are probably the 2 most popular villas that we have at the property due to the proximity to the beach. Beach house. The villas do have a traditional Caribbean aesthetic. And again, it's like old world Caribbean. So they're very large, very spacious, on large acreage. So you're already socially distancing when you come to Canouan. And then we have our 1 and 2 bedroom suites. Also on the property, we do have an historic chapel. This was brought over stone by stone from the UK back in the 17th century, and we can cater guests up to 80. Current promotions for next year, we do have enjoy an extra night on us for the suites, buy 2 nights and receive the 3rd night complimentary, and for the villas, buy 3 nights and get the 4th night complimentary. We also have for the golfers, buy 2 rounds of golf and get the 3rd round complimentary. And that's my presentation. Thank you so much for your time. I'm going to turn it over now to Sarah.
Thank you very much. Wow, beautiful hotel. Okay, Vic, are you there?
I am here. Hang on, let me turn myself back on again. There we go. I'm in Barbados, as you can see. So shall I share my screen?
Please go for it.
And then quickly put up my presentation for everybody. Ta-da. There we go. So hi, everybody. It's great to be here today, and I'm really excited to be able to complement the beautiful product that you've already seen with something equally as stunning over in Barbados. So I'm going to take you away from the rain and the cold of the UK and take you over to the sunshine of Barbados, to St. Peter's Bay and Port Ferdinand. So just to show you exactly where the location is to start with, St. Peter's Bay is on the west coast, so it's about 10 minutes up from Hull Town, just before Speightstown, and Port Ferdinand is just the other side of Speightstown, so it's about 10 minutes up from St. Peter's Bay. So Port Ferdinand is more of a northwest product. Your transfer time from Grantley Adams International Airport is about 45 minutes, and that's to either property. And I would just say at this moment as well, when you come to checking in to St. Peter's Bay and Port Ferdinand, We have a brilliant check-in service. We actually did this before COVID. So when your guests come in, they would go straight up to their residence. So they don't have to have any contact with anybody. And the check-in is very seamless and it's all done inside the residence for them. So I'm going to take you to St. Peter's Bay first of all. You can see here, it's stunning residences. Now, this is your first USP and your first takeaway is that St. Peter's Bay and Port Ferdinand offer your clients the best of both worlds between a resort, but with a villa style product. So in terms of space, the residences here start at 2,200 square foot and we go up to 6,300 square foot. So huge amounts of space, again, perfect for people who might want to come away as family groups or bubbles, but they still want to be able to have plenty of space. Beachfront, you can see we've got a gorgeous stretch of beach and all of the homes look out over the beach. And I put the next slide in just to show you that is your view from your living, dining, kitchen room, your master bedroom and your second bedroom. So all of the residences at St. Peter's Bay are 3 bedrooms. To give you a 1 or a 2 bedroom, we simply lock off either 1 or 2 bedrooms, but you still have all the living, kitchen and dining space. So this next slide shows you just some of the interiors. They're all slightly different, but they're all extremely high quality. You can see the living dining area is all kind of open plan. The doors concertina all the way back to give you that outside terrace that becomes your dining area. So very much inside outside living there. All of the bedrooms have their own ensuite. Some of them have their own dressing room as well. So nobody is in the lounge on a sofa bed. Everybody has their own bedroom. We have a deluxe 3-bedroom penthouse as well. Now this is the terrace area and you can see, I think from the slide, you can just about see that there is a door at the end of the terrace. Now that's my favorite part of St. Peter's Bay. If you open that door, there is a lift and the lift takes you straight down to the beach or the pool. So we call that the bikini lift. You can see the other picture on this slide is the whirlpool spa. So every single home at St. Peter's Bay has a whirlpool spa on the terrace area. And this is great when your guests are coming into Barbados at the moment. They have to quarantine in their room. Obviously, if you're coming into St. Peter's Bay, you have a huge amount of space. It's not a room, it's a residence. So you've got lots of space to mooch around. Now, what we're finding is people will come in, they'll have dinner in their room. The next morning, we arrange for the doctor to come to take their test. If you're staying 7 nights or more at either property, that second test is complimentary. So we will pay for that second test. The doctor will come and do it in your residence and then they would leave. And usually by the following day, you get your results and you are cut loose and you have the whole of the island to explore. And this means that Barbados has created a fantastic COVID-free bubble. You know, any of the cases that they have on island are in a quarantine facility. So you know that when you're in your hotel or when you're on island, everywhere is open and you pretty much feel as if there isn't COVID when you're in Barbados. Now, for some reason, my images are sticking. So here we go. So this is our 5-bedroom penthouse. Now this is absolutely stunning. This product is 6,300 square foot. We have 2 of these on property now. So they've taken 2 residences and knocked them into 1 stunning residence. Sorry, I should turn that off. So you can see the living area here is beautiful. It's all open plan. Outside, you've got a huge terrace area. What's fantastic about this penthouse is that you have 3 wine fridges. There's 1 bar on the outside terrace, then you have a wine fridge in the kitchen, and then also you come up, you've got your own private roof terrace here. So you've got a wine fridge here, you've got a dumbwaiter, you've got a plunge pool area, 360-degree views of Barbados. It's absolutely stunning. Again, if you have clients who want to have their own space away from the resort and anybody else, this is really perfect for them. Now we have a water taxi which links both St. Peter's Bay and Port Ferdinand. It's available on request and it's complimentary. If your guests are staying 7 nights or more, they have a complimentary turtle tour where we take them out to swim with the turtles. And this is a really, really lovely experience for your guests. Now, St. Peter's Bay is a natural breeding ground for the turtles, so you will find that the baby turtles will hatch. Usually, I think it's from May up till the end of December. We have the baby turtles hatching on the beach. We run a turtle protection and we also do turtle education programs for children. So if you're there as a family, they can really get involved in that. If the baby turtles hatch during the day, somebody will collect them up. They keep them very safe in sand and water in the right temperatures. And then in the evening, when the moonlight comes out again, they release the turtles to make that first journey down into the ocean under the safety of the moonlight. But they will also invite guests to come and watch, keeping a distance from the baby turtles. But it's a really, really special moment. So I'm going to take you now over to Port Ferdinand. So Port Ferdinand is a virtuoso product. It's one of only a few on the island. Again, it's got a beautiful beachfront location. So this slide just shows you a little bit of the beach life at Port Ferdinand. Port Ferdinand is full of toys and water sports and sailing. So it's great for families. I always say it's great for families with slightly older children because you can be really active at Port Ferdinand. Both properties offer luxury with soul. I would say St. Peter's Bay is very much for people that have an awful lot of wealth, but maybe don't want to shout about it. Whereas Port Ferdinand is fantastic for people that want that bling bling experience. Port Ferdinand, as the name suggests, is based around a marina. So this is the homes. All of the homes are around the marina, beautiful views. Every home has its own berth. I've managed to moor my lilo in there, but I haven't taken my yacht yet. This is the main swimming pool that we have at Port Ferdinand. So we have a swim up bar here as well. The quarterdeck restaurant is here. We have a pizza area here. So this is a really fun place. And this is the island in the middle of the marina. We have gyms on both properties, state-of-the-art gym. You could have a fitness trainer come and do fitness training with you, build a program for you, talk to you about your diet and nutrition. We have a concierge on property. Now, one of the things I wanted to highlight today was that unfortunately, due to COVID, some of the restaurants in Barbados have closed down permanently. I think 11 restaurants have closed on the island. Now, I know the island's getting busy. We're seeing lots of bookings coming in at the moment, particularly over festive. Please, if you do make a booking, use our concierge to pre-book the restaurants on the island for people that want to be going out, because those restaurants will be, they'll be doing so many covers, and it's difficult enough in a normal year to be able to get restaurant reservations, particularly over Christmas. Some of the restaurants that we would recommend in Barbados are places like Le Caban, Seashed, Pier 1, Lone Star Garage, and the Fish Pot. So there are still loads of lovely restaurants to come and eat in Barbados, but you really need to use our concierge to make those bookings. Similarly, if your clients wanted to do anything else, play tennis, do polo, do the golf in Barbados, we can arrange all of those things for your clients as well. Now, we have a fantastic spa at Port Ferdinand. This is the Bamford Spa. So Lady Bamford opened her first spa in Barbados up at Port Ferdinand, and we have 3 treatment rooms. But what I absolutely love is this natural gully. It's a really beautiful place. We do yoga here, meditation, Pilates. The green monkeys come here as well. We could do a small wedding here. So this is a really, really beautiful place. And when you walk through the spa, it's almost like walking through into Narnia. It's just so incredible. This is Dockside, which is our restaurant that we have, our fine dining restaurant. It's a really lovely place to sit. You can sit outside, you can watch the fish and the boats in the marina. People do come and dress up here when they come to eat, and the food is amazing. Now, this isn't currently open. I'm going to go through what is and isn't open shortly at the end of the presentation, just so you know where we're at the moment. So I will update you on that. And then Nikki Beach as well. So we are the home of Nikki Beach Barbados down at Port Ferdinand. Again, we're not sure when Nikki Beach will be open, but when it does open, it's such a fantastic spot, and it's right at the beach at Port Ferdinand. And you can see it's got the beach cabanas, the beach chairs. It's such a lovely place to hang out. There's great opportunities for posting, taking photos and posting on your Facebook page and Instagram page. So just to run through what we have, these are some of the USPs, I think, which are really important at the moment. Clients can have their second PCR test in their residences, and for bookings of 7 nights or more, this is free of charge. During quarantine, when you first come in, you have so much space at both St. Peter's Bay and Port Ferdinand. And again, like I said, you have those terraces, and at St. Peter's Bay, you have that whirlpool spa. So you've still got lots of kind of in and outdoor access. We do have daily housekeeping during your quarantine period, but they're only able to come in and change the bed linen, and that can only be performed if the guests are on the terrace, not inside the residences. And obviously, while you're walking around public areas, you do need to wear a mask, but once you're seated on a sun lounge or in a restaurant, then they can be removed. Now, for St. Peter's Bay and Port Ferdinand, we've got a couple of other updates. So I did kind of run through it on the presentation, but just so that you know, dockside at Port Ferdinand is currently unavailable, but I'm hoping that that will open up in time for festive. And I will follow up with everybody and make sure that you have updates on what's reopening as it reopens. Nikki Beach, we're waiting to hear from Nikki Beach as to if that will be open for the winter season. But again, we do expect, fingers crossed, it will be. The indoor kids activity centre is currently closed, but I think, you know, as we see bookings coming in, these things will be updated as well. Now, something new for festive, we usually have a 12-night minimum stay over festive. This year, we've reduced it at both properties to 7 nights. We are booking up really quickly at the moment. So if you have got any clients that are looking around at somewhere to go, and I did check on the airfares yesterday, there's still some really good airfares around over 7 nights, kind of coming out on the 20th of December and also coming out on the 27th of December. So the airfares are still there. St. Peter's Bay, we also usually only ever have a 3-bedroom rate over festive, but this year we've allowed a 2-bedroom rate, which would sleep up to 4 people. So I've put this one on here for you guys as well. Now, the only other thing that I wanted to say, apart from thank you very much for your time, is that if you'd like any images or videos, please let me know. Drop your email in the chat and I will pick it up and send it over to you, or I'll follow up with you afterwards. I'm happy to send all of that out to you if you'd like to do any marketing or promotion. If you want me to run through any of the offers that we've got available at the moment, I can do that for you as well. And I think that's everything. Just to remember that we are giving away £50 Amazon voucher, and I think Sarah's going to be doing those shortly. So that's all from me. I'm going to unshare my screen and then go back to Sarah.
Perfect, thank you very much. We've run out of time completely for all the questions. So what I will do is when I send out the webinar recording, I'll send out all the questions to all of the hosts, and then anything specific that we haven't answered, we'll get them to send the reply straight to you. Also, you're going to get all of the email addresses of all of the hosts. So again, if you've got anything that you want to know, just drop them an email. So this will all go out tomorrow. So that leads us on to the last but not least, we're going to do the quiz. So what we're going to do is everybody can change it to all panelists and attendees. And remember, the person that is the fastest gets entered 10 times into the spin to win tomorrow. So we'll do that. Okay. Vic, you've frozen. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, perfect. Okay. Yeah, you'd frozen for a little while, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, so Vic, if you want to go first with your question, and remember, the person with the fastest finger, who's the first correct answer, gets entered 10 times into the spin to win. So
okay, so my question is, I mentioned that we do the second test free of charge, but how many nights is the minimum night stay to qualify for those free second tests?
Okay, so the first answer was number 7. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, Karen. So Karen, you'll be entered 10 times tomorrow in the spin to win. Super. Catherine.
Yes,
what's
hi.
your question?
My question is, what does the name Canouan mean?
Turtle?
It's Island of Turtles, yes.
Perfect. So Christine. You're going to be entered 10 times into the spin to win tomorrow. And last but not least, Patrice, what's your question?
When you arrive in Barbados and you want to go to Sandy Lane, the executive transfer is included. But if you want to upgrade to the Rolls Royce, you can do so at an extra cost. How much is the cost for the upgrade to a one-way transfer in a Rolls Royce?
Is the correct answer $600?
Yes, indeed. Congratulations.
Joe, you wrote that before he'd even finished. He'd only just started and that was it. So well done, correct answer. So you'll be in sometimes. Okay, I will announce the spin to wins on Facebook tomorrow. So if you log on from 12 o'clock noon, you'll see if you've won one of the prizes. So that's it, everybody. Keep logging your bookings on My Caribbean Rewards. Thank you very much to the hosts for coming on and giving us such a thorough training session. And thank you to all the agents for joining us. We'll see you next week. So thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.